Hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about a few things that have been going on. One of these things are involving Jungkook, and of course all the stuff that he has been dealing with lately. Whew, is it a lot going on. I honestly hope he is doing okay, but I'm here to shed kind of some good news, or at least some of my opinions on what has been going on and how I think that it's not as bad as people are making it to seem. I don't know everything, but seeing everything that's going on, I definitely have opinions on what is happening and what is allowed and what isn't allowed. Seeing some of the comments and concerns on this. We're also going to be talking about Suga possibly feeling saddened by a certain person. So if you're interested in this type of tea and you are new here, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video drops. If you use a hater, like to be the first to leave your hate comment, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also so you can be the first to do so. Now, let's jump into it. The first thing I want to talk about is the whole petition to get Jungkook's merit badge, cultural merit badge, removed, which is honestly insane. Some of the parents who signed it, some of the aunties who signed it, they're all crazy. This is considered like a new level of bullying, like cyberbullying. People really go too far sometimes. But if you don't know what's going on, I will talk about it. I'll get into it. Jungkook on April 25th decided to go out, have a night out of the town. Obviously, with everything going on in the world right now, going outside is considered controversial. But you need to keep in mind where he was. It's not like he was in America or some other countries where it is completely prohibited to go outside. He is in Korea. He went to a bar with some of his other K-pop idol friends, which by the way, no one seems to be talking about them. Everyone just seems to be talking about Jungkook. All the hate is directed to Jungkook. It's either none of them should be talked about or all of them should be talked about together. The hate directed to Cookie just seems a tiny bit unfair. I don't think any of them should be getting any real bad hate. If you didn't know, Korea's not on lockdown. So technically they're not breaking any rules by going outside. The restaurants were open. All of that, all legal. The only issue that seemed to have been brought up, which was the main concern, was that Jungkook wasn't properly social distancing. And he was meeting up with friends, obviously, and went out to the bar. Look, it's K-pop friends. They're friends that are K-pop idols. They're all stuck inside and aren't allowed out, and I'm sure this was the first time in a long time they actually went outside. When they are allowed to go outside, everyone in the label, everyone everywhere knows where they have been, where they should be, and where they're going to be, and knows that where they're going, they're not going to be infected. It's completely different where it's a normal person and you're not as heavily monitored as a K-pop idol. A normal person may not be able to keep track of everyone they interacted with and who they were around, but a K-pop star, you know everything they've done. So I wasn't worried about that. The social distancing thing in Korea obviously isn't a huge deal. It's still very important over there to social distance. It's not like as a big deal as it is in certain other countries. I would assume anyway, I don't know for sure. Just because if restaurants were open and people were allowed to get together, obviously that's why they're able to sit in the restaurants, then that's just how it is in Korea right now. If I'm sitting in a restaurant and I'm surrounded by people who are also sitting in the restaurant, at one point or another when someone goes up to get to the bathroom, when someone moves around a little bit, the 6 feet rule is broken. So in other countries, to avoid that type of scenario, they usually don't allow you to sit in at a restaurant. So that is my opinion on why the social distancing isn't as strict over there as it is in other places. I'm not saying Jungkook is right. Obviously, he should have been home. It would have been much safer in general. Big Hit did admit to this and they did apologize. Jungkook seems to be very sorry as well. I don't think he should have yelled at or screamed at. I think a simple just like, that wasn't good, don't ever do that again, and then that's it. That's what a sane person does. He just had a simple lapse of judgment and he just wanted to hang out with his friends. I really want to see my friends and family. Like, I can't even imagine what he feels like. He rarely ever gets to see them, and now that he has this little time off, of course he's gonna want to go and see them. Now, a little bit earlier, Jungkook actually received a cultural merit badge. I'm going to be honest, I didn't know he received this. Apparently the South Korean government gave him this, and this badge was made because of BTS's effort to spread Korean culture to the world. This is obviously a great badge and obviously a great honor to have, and BTS and Jungkook definitely deserve to have this badge. Now, a lot of people know about the fact that there was a petition going on and request that the badge be taken away from Jungkook just because he was out of town with his friend. Apparently now he doesn't deserve the award for a small mistake, which he apologized for. The petition was signed by 1,400 people, which is absolutely nothing. And this was apparently sent to the government. That little amount of signatures was apparently sent to the government. This is honestly the dumbest thing I've ever heard. First of all, a lot of these signatures have to be from like 9-year-olds who don't know what they're doing and don't know what you're talking about. If you're a 9-year-old watching this and you're smart, then this is not about you. Other signatures had to be from angry parents. But a petition can't just be made and then sent with 1,400 signatures to be taken seriously. 1,400 signatures doesn't mean anything. That's literally the same as if I took a piece of paper and wrote, "I hate noodles, ban noodles," and then I signed it and then gave it to the government and says, "You should pass this as law because I signed it." It looks so dumb. I believe you need like thousands and thousands of signatures before anything even gets looked at or even be put in consideration to pass as a law. However, creating a petition isn't even like, if I get enough signatures, it'll become a law. No, it's It's if I get enough signatures, the government will take a look at it. They can still say no. The person who created the petition now sent the petition to the government, and the poor soul in the government now has to write the paperwork for this. You just wasted the government's time. These dumb petitions should be illegal. Even if the petition got enough signatures, the likelihood of the badge being taken away is so low. One, that is not something the government's going to waste their time doing. And two, the badge was for Korean culture spreading. Him and his friends going outside has nothing to do with the fact that BTS and Jungkook still spread Korean culture to the world. That still happened. So absolutely waste of everyone's time. And this is why I said in one of my previous videos why the people who then constantly report videos or threaten to report videos look dumb. You look like clowns because you do. It's a waste of anyone's time who then has to go through and sit through and read the article or watch the video. Because 9 out of 10 times you're reporting something that isn't actually bad. So let's say in this made up world Jungkook gets his badge taken away. Then what? Do you then get the badge? Does your fave get it then? Why does it matter that it was taken away? I started seeing that there were people on Twitter that were making kind of anti-petitions against this original petition. Basically petitions to have Jungkook keep his badge. I think this is fine because this was only made to counteract the initial petition. This would have never been made if the initial petition wasn't made. If they both get sent to the government, then they'll both probably just get thrown away and ignored completely. Which, by the way, as filming this video, the petition to get Jungkook to keep his badge has way more signatures than the petition to have his badge taken away. So that is very good that there's a lot of positive stuff going on. I'm glad that is being talked about. These people though, these evil people out there who want to see other people fail, all they do is waste everyone's time. Get a life, enjoy your life, and do what's right for you. Stop going out and attacking other people. If you don't like someone, that's fine. You don't have to like BTS. You don't have to like anyone. But then just go and move on with your life. What do you gain from hurting people? Realistically think about this. So you want the government to break down Jungkook's door and say, give me the badge back. Does this sound like something the government would actually do? Once given an award, people can't take it back. That's like saying when BTS retires one day, they're gonna take back all the #1 song awards or the Artist of the Year awards. Like what? I hope Jungkook has been dealing with this well and he does not look online. I know Jungkook likes to read things online, but this is definitely not a good time to go online and read those things. Just for your mental health, stay away from it for a few weeks. It'll die out, then you can come back online and it'll be all great thing. You'll be fine. Another member that seemed to be unhappy or slightly unhappy was Suga. Of course, this was all in good fun. I don't think he was genuinely saddened by this. Well, maybe. During a previous interview with all of the members, they were asked what their feeling or their relationship was with Suga and how they feel about him. Everyone said some sweet things like, oh, he's family, I love him, he's roommate for life. Just things you would expect from friendly BTS members. J-Hope responded with business. I assumed that J-Hope meant that Suga was just business partners with him. My heart was shattered after I read this. Suga responded, don't you mean eternal brothers? And he was a little bit hurt by that. He seemed quite sad, but I'm sure it was just a joke. And I believe J-Hope actually does consider Suga like a really close friend. After all, they've been through so much together. J-Hope would definitely be so sad if Suga wasn't there, I believe. But I can relate to this on a spiritual level, okay? My friends don't even call me their friends. I don't even remember the last time my friends referred to me as their friend. They call me that thing. Go get that thing over there. Also, my mom does too. Is my name that thing? Could be a cute name, I think. When Suga confronted J-Hope on this, J-Hope just kept laughing. Obviously, J-Hope knew that when Suga heard this, Suga would have some sort of reaction. So it felt like funny teasing, at least from what I'm seeing. J-Hope's also known to be quite a jokester, so I believe it to be a joke. And who doesn't love Suga, my little teddy bear? He my eternal brother, even though he don't know I exist. I love my eternal brother, but I also want to marry him, so maybe I don't want to call him that. I definitely wanted to see what some people were saying on Twitter. One person wrote this: Suga, J-Hope is my BFF. J-Hope, he's my business partner. This cracks me up always. I'm so glad to hear that other people found this funny and humorous as I did and took it lighthearted, because I'm sure that is what J-Hope meant it to be. All in good fun. They always have so much fun together. I only dream of ever having friends where you can kind of tease each other like that and it's okay. And they both know that we both love each other so much. But maybe one day I'll have someone like that. Anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it down in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for your comments. As always, I do have a Patreon if you want to go over there and check that out. You can contribute anything you want over there, and you can get exclusive content like music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions, all that sort of thing. And anything you can contribute over there really does help give back to the channel and make the videos better on here. It makes me spend more time making videos, all that good stuff, and keeps me going. So thank you so much for doing that. I'll leave a link in the top of the description down below so you can check it out. There's also 2 videos that will pop up on the end of the screen on this video, so please make sure you click on one of those, and I will see you over there. Bye.